Doc Crow's is hosting an exclusive Peerless Bourbon dinner where you'll get to sip away through a guided tasting from Kentucky Peerless Distilling Company, all paired with delicious four-course meals. It is the perfect mix of great food, great bourbon, and a little behind-the-scenes storytelling too. Here to tell us more is Nick from Doc Crow's. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
This is so cool. You do these monthly bourbon dinners. So how fun is it to kind of pick which bourbon you're going to select each month?
Well, with as many that are out there to choose, it is difficult, but also a very fun experience to introduce new bourbons to people and to listen to their brand ambassadors and, all of their master distillers talk about a craft that they love.
It's such an intimate setting. So you have all of these lovely bourbons that you'll get to taste, but better yet, it's paired with all of the yummy food too. So when people go out to these dinners, what's the experience like?
Yeah, so, it's a four-course chef-inspired meal by our executive chef in-house. He will take the bourbons that we are can be using that evening and use that in his creative thoughts. So people will show up and they will have a welcome cocktail, which always gets the night going well. And then there will be storytold through each individual bourbon, and each will be craftily paired with an interesting course.
I love the storytelling aspect too. I think that's why people keep on going to all the distillery tours, is because each of them are so unique. So what do you think makes Peerless Distilling just so unique out of all the different bourbons?
I mean, they just are doing some really fun things, from their small batch to their toasted. Their double oak rye most certainly is one of my favorites.
Okay.
And then they're getting a little more experimental. We'll be using their cognac finish, which to me is one of their top of the line.
How do you like to drink Peerless?
Neat.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a good old fashioned, but there's something about drinking a neat pour, whether it's Peerless or any other bourbon, that just kind of accentuates all the flavors and the aromas.
And of course, all those chef-inspired meals too. Can we kind of dig into the menu a little bit?
Sure, absolutely. We're going to be starting with a Caesar salad, which will open up things, kind of be a palate cleanser. Then move on to a French onion soup, which is a little heavier, going with the toasted, which will kind of mellow it out a little. Move on to a chicken cordon bleu, and we'll finish with a tiramisu.
Oh my goodness, you had me at tiramisu. Now I have to come. So why do you want to do these bourbon dinners every month?
It's a great way to introduce new fans to bourbon, and then to also teach the the bourbon stewards and the bourbon experts out there who are still learning exactly what Kentucky has to offer.
So you don't have to be a bourbon connoisseur to attend these dinners?
Absolutely not. No, it's for anybody. It's for a good night out with friends, client experience, a good date night, just to get away from the kids. But no, it's something for everybody.
Yes, and so now you actually are kind of doing a lot over at Doc Crow's. I know you just introduced like a new breakfast menu. Derby's going to be here before we know it. Yep. So if someone wanted maybe like a little Derby get together or even host a private event afterwards, could you still do that at Doc Crow's?
Absolutely. We are fortunate enough to be big enough to have semi-private and private spaces on hand to host your event, whether it's company or just a social gathering.
All right, going to be so much fun. So I'm sure these bourbon dinner tickets sell out very, very quickly.
They do. Yeah, if you go over to Open Table and search for Doc Crow's Peerless Bourbon Dinner Experience, tickets are $100 per person. Seating is limited, so I would suggest getting there and buying them sooner rather than later.
When you say limited, how limited are we talking?
20 seats.
Okay, so like extremely limited.
Yes, exactly.
So tickets are still available, and when is this event?
It is April 16th at 6 o'clock at Doc Crow's Southern Smokehouse, right there in the heart of Whiskey Row.
And I mentioned it earlier, but Derby's going to be here before we know it. We're like 20-something days away already. Are you taking reservations for Derby?
Absolutely. Reservations are open for the full week. We'll have cocktail specials and dinner specials, and we'll be excited to welcome everybody traveling in for Derby.
I know, so many people are going to be coming in, a lot of newcomers. Maybe this is their first time ever in Louisville, and what a better spot than start their whole Derby journey over at Doc Crow's.
Appreciate that.
All right, Nick, thank you so much for stopping by. So again, to learn more, get those tickets and those reservations, just head over to their website,